Hey everyone, this is Shantanu Palaspe and I welcome you all to another episode of Stock Day. First of all, thank you very much for the great response which you gave to our previous two videos. So that's why we decided to give you a bonus video where we will cover a sector, a small sector, but a very crucial sector for next 10 years and the four stocks which are associated with that particular sector, which now are on the verge of giving a breakout, which gives us a healthy trading opportunity in those stocks. Okay, so let's move on. So the sector is India's energy sector. So India is the second most populous country in the world. This population is somewhere around 135 crores, and it is expected that India will cross China in next 10 years of time. So the demand for energy is always going to be a bigger and bigger, and it is always going to be increasing day by day, right? So if we read the statistics, so India is the world third largest energy consuming country. And thanks to the rising income of Indian population, along with the improving standard of living, plus uh, the number of people who lives in India, obviously the population of India, right? So let's see what is the what we can say, what is the proportion in this energy consumption. So 40% of energy or 40% of electricity is right now produced by coal, which is very dangerous to the environment as such. So that's why many governments have been shifting to renewable energy sources such as solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, I would say. And the lot of efforts are going behind this particular thing. A lot of companies, many companies have started investing in solar energy sort of thing. So if you look at solar energy, so the Indian electricity sector is particularly on the cusp of a solar empowered revolution, we would say. So that this dramatic revolution is basically driven by the India's policy ambitions. Notably, the target to reach the 450 gigawatts of renewable capacity by 2030. And this is a very ambitious target which the government of India has set. So right now it is expected that the energy production with the help of coal is going to get reduced by 2030. At the same time, the solar energy, the production of electricity with the help of solar will go, and there will be a breakout at certain point of time in 2030. That is going to be a very crucial point in the history of India's energy sector, right? So how the government is supporting this revolution? So in the Union Budget 2022, the government of India has allocated additional 19,500 crores for the solar PLI scheme. That means production linked incentive scheme. Government of India also introduced sovereign gold green bonds in public sector projects specifically. So these are two major announcements which will definitely boost the India's renewable energy sector, right? Coming on to the next one, renewable energy. So, what is the current state of the renewable energy, right? So, renewable energy sources have a combined installed capacity of 150 plus gigawatt right now. So, as of 31st December, the total installed capacity, to be exact, is 151.4 gigawatt. So, this is the current state of the renewable energy. And the government of India has set some ambitious target ahead. So first one is to reduce India's total projected carbon emission by 1 billion tons by 2030, to reduce the carbon intensity of the nation's economy by less than 4% by the end of the decade. Third one is to achieve net zero carbon emission by 2070. And the last one is to expand India's renewable energy installed capacity to 500 gigawatts by 2030. So these are the four ambitious targets which government has set before us, and government is trying very hard so that they can achieve this particular target. So government has allowed 100% FDI, that is foreign direct investment, so that foreign companies can invest in India's renewable energy sector. And this is a very wonderful news because a lot of foreign funds can come into India, and the same fund will get invested in India, which will create job opportunities, which will reduce the electricity cost per person, right? So now let's move on to an interesting part, that means which are the stocks which we can focus right now, plus which are on the verge of giving a breakout. So stocks to focus on. So yesterday we saw Adani Ports, and in today's session we are going to see three more Adani stocks which are particularly operating in the renewable energy sector. So the first stock is Adani Power. Adani Power is operating in the renewable sector, is having the solar power plant with them. I guess around a capacity of 40 megawatts or something like that. So it is at present on the breakout. And if you observe the chart, 135 is a crucial resistance for Adani Power. So if it managed to closes above 135, then it will start its upward journey again to 150, 160, 170 also. So keep a track on Adani Power. So next stock is I am having is Adani Green. Adani Green obviously is again one of the company which is operating in the renewable sector and specifically in the solar energy, and it has given a enormous percentage of returns to its investors since last 2 to 3 years, and again it is giving a chance of entering into a trade. But the breakout will be about 2050 right now. So right now there is a pole and flag kind of structure happening in the Adani Green. So again, keep a track about 2050, and the target could be around 2200, 2500, and so on. The third stock is Adani Transmission. The company particularly deals with the production of energy, transmission of energy, distribution of energy, and so all sort of things. And it is again wonderful opportunity, giving opportunity to trade. The stock has been in the consolidation since last many days, months, and it is basically an ascending triangle. So the stock is ready for another breakout. So it is also giving a great opportunity to trade. So again, track this particular stock. And the last stock is JSW Energy. Interesting chart pattern. Earlier there was a lot of up move, then the stock went into a correction, and then now the stock has formed a rounding bottom pattern. Uh, that means it will give a breakout above certain level. So the lat level is around 340, 342. If it closes above that particular level, then we can see this particular stock going up to levels of 370, 380 sort of stocks. Okay, so these are the four stocks which are particularly in the energy sector. And if we consider the niche area, that means India's renewable energy sector, and look for the swing trading opportunities, particular stock, it will give you great returns. Now, let me remind you that we are not SEBI registered investment advisor. So the entire video is only for the purpose of education. If you want to trade on the basis of this video, I suggest you to contact your investment advisor first, take his advice, and then only trade. Right? So this is from today's video, and like previous two videos, we have an announcement. We are conducting a basic stock market course which starts from 20th February to 25th February. All the details are given here. Hope to see you on that particular course. Till then, bye bye, take care, and see you tomorrow.